Hello, today we're gonna learn 10 new vocabulary words. هنتعرف على 10 كلمات جديدة. comprise, compose, compromise, compact, dissent, descent, dissent, discern, disperse, and disperse. The first word is comprise. Comprise to have things or people as parts or members, to consist of, be made up of, constitute. And in Arabic translation is يشمل, يضم, يشكل. يشمل, يضم, يشكل. Examples: the course comprises a class book, a practice book, and a CD. The panel can comprise up to 8 individuals. Women comprise 15% of the police force. And the quote we have for Gordon Albert: "Love received and love given comprise the best form of therapy." The second word is compose. To produce or create music, poems, or a piece of writing. And in Arabic translation, يلحن, يؤلف, موسيقى. يلحن, يؤلف, موسيقى. Example: the opera was composed in 1931 but wasn't performed until 1940. To form or make up something, constitute. And in Arabic translation, تشكل, يتألف من, يتكون من. تشكل, يتألف من, يتكون من. And for examples, the system is composed of a group of machines. The committee is composed of 3 men and 6 women. And if we look at the image comprises a piano and a bunny composer. The third word is compromise. Compromise as a noun, an agreement or a settlement of a dispute that is reached by each side making concessions. And for Arabic translation, حل وسط, تسوية. حل وسط, تسوية. For example, an ability to listen to two sides in a dispute and devise a compromise acceptable to both. We need to reach a compromise over this issue. And compromise as a verb, settle a dispute by mutual concession. يتوصل إلى حل وسط، توصل إلى تفاهم. يتوصل إلى حل وسط، توصل إلى تفاهم. For example, in the end, we compromised and deferred the issue. In a relationship, both people have to compromise. The next one we have compact. Compact as a noun, an agreement between 2 or more people, organizations, or countries. اتفاق. And a small car, سيارة صغيرة. And a small flat case that usually contains face powder and a mirror. علبة تجميل صغيرة. For examples, the parties to the settlement made a compact not to reveal any details. Compacts are easier to park than full-size cars and save on gas. For compact, an adjective: closely or neatly put together. مدمج, محكم, متراص. مدمج, محكم, متراص. For examples, the newer cameras have a flatter, more compact design. If the soil's too compact, add some organic material. And compact in verb: to press something tightly and solidly together. يرص يدمج يحكم. The morning traffic had compacted the snow until it was a sheet of ice. The next word we have descent as a noun, an action or moving downward, dropping or falling. نزول هبوط منحدر. نزول هبوط منحدر. The plane began its descent into Heathrow. Harry ran down the descent to the lake. The origin or background of a person in terms of family or nationality. نسب سلالة أصل. نسب سلالة أصل. American families of Hungarian descent. Emily claims she is of noble descent. So descent as a noun is نزول هبوط منحدر نسب سلالة أصل. For descend as a verb, to move down or go down. ينزل ينحدر يهبط. ينزل ينحدر يهبط. For examples, we descended the stairs. The path descends to the valley below. Jane descended the stairs slowly in her wedding gown. And in the picture, how does a pilot know when to descend? Good question. The next word is dissent. Dissent as a noun, a situation in which someone does not agree with something. معارضة. There is a lot of political dissent within the party. And dissent as a verb, to not agree with other people about something. يعارض. I must dissent from the opinions expressed by the committee. Dissent معارضة يعارض. The next word is discern. Discern, to be able to see, recognize, understand, or decide something. يرى يلاحظ يميز يفرق يتبين يفهم. And for example, because of the dim light, it was impossible to discern whether it was a man or a woman. Greta could discern a shape in the fog. So discern معناته يرى يلاحظ يميز يفرق يتبين يفهم. The next word is disperse. To pay out money, usually from an amount that has been collected for a particular purpose. In Arabic translation, أنفق دفع وزع. أنفق دفع وزع. $67 million of the pledged aid had already been dispersed. The treasurer will disperse the money for the project at the end of the month. Disperse أنفق دفع وزع. And for the last word we have disperse, to scatter or move away over a large area, or to cause this to happen. شتت فرق نثر تشتت. And for examples, when the rain came down, the crowds started to disperse. Police dispersed the crowd that had gathered. So disperse شتت فرق نثر تشتت. Thank you very much. Please like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.